All right, let's begin. To the Supreme God, to the Great Divine Father and the Great Divine Mother, thank you for your priceless blessings, for divine light, divine love, divine power, divine healing, guidance, mercy, help, and protection. Thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great ones, we very, very humbly thank you for your great blessings. We thank you for all the priceless help and guidance and the great set of teachings. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We infinitely thank you for everything. All right. All the techniques we are practicing basically comes from the great teachers, right? So it's not the technique of one person. Most of the teachers, by the way, has given almost the same techniques from incarnate, like ages and ages, right? So the techniques belong to the one great source, basically, not to one particular person. All right. All right. So let's go forward. We will be aware of the heart and the crown chakra. We say, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love. Again, say, Lord God, thank you for filling my heart chakra and my crown chakra with substance of love. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you so much. All right. Now, be aware of the heart and the crown, or keep your awareness over there. Your beautiful soul is a very, very powerful being. Let's say, Lord God, thank you for giving me the realization of my true nature. And then say, I am not the body. This is my body, but I am not the body. I am not the emotions. I am not the thought. I am not the mind. Let your consciousness drift high, high up. I am the soul. I am the soul. I am connected and one with my higher soul. I, the soul, am connected and one with my divine spark. I am connected and one with God. I am connected and one with all. This is the truth. All right. With the same level of awareness, we'll do the purification now, everyone. Imagine a great sun or a giant size of sun, much above your head, or just imagine something far, far up there. Actually, spend 10 seconds to visualize the proper sun. Before you come for a session like this, it's good to spend some time doing your reflection, which means you go through your past day and you see exactly what you've done. Was it good enough? Like, be your own judge, Don't justify things. If they're morally correct, follow them. If they're morally incorrect, don't follow them. All right, let's start. At least if things will come into your awareness, they'll come out of these sessions very, very easily. Let's start. To the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracted out all the entities and the elementals of anger, cruelty, injury, criticism, hatred, malice, irritation, violence, rage, and revenge from my entire system, from my entire system, from my conscious and subconscious mind, and please sacrifice this to the great Sun God. Thank you. Next, to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of lust, greed, domination, poverty, and stealing from my entire system, my conscious and subconscious mind, and please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Next, to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of lying, pretending, distortion, manipulation, ego, pride, low self esteem, insecurities, prejudice, self delusion, jealousy, enviousness, and guilt from my entire system. Please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Next, to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of procrastination and laziness, physical laziness, emotional laziness, mental laziness, and spiritual laziness from my entire system. Please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Next, to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of addiction, obsession, and excessiveness of all types, and all the useless thoughts and negative emotions from my entire system. Please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Next, to the Supreme Being, thank you for completely extracting out all the entities and elementals of stress, emotional trauma, fear, anxiety, depression, pent up emotions, doubts, and resentments from my entire system. Please sacrifice it to the great Sun God. Thank you. Blessings. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with loving kindness and non injury in my thoughts, feelings, words, and actions. Please bless me with patience, understanding, tolerance, mercy, compassion, and inner forgiveness. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with the virtue of generosity and non-stealing. Please bless me with a compassionate, generous heart that I may give and share to those in need. Thank you also for blessing my life with abundance, with wealth, and with riches. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with clarity and sharpness of mind. Please bless me with accurate perception and correct expression that I may have humility, objectiveness, and a good self-esteem. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with one-pointedness and constancy of aim and effort. Please bless me with an iron will and inner power to do great things. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with moderation and non-excessiveness so that I may live a balanced and prosperous life. Thank you. Say, Lord God, thank you for blessing me with peace, power, prosperity, and purpose in my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. All right. In today's session, it's a very interesting session in which we will try and understand how the fear actually works psychologically and what can you do about fear, for example. There are multiple chakras that we have, right? Mm, Some systems say we have 7 chakras, some systems say we have 9, 10, 11, right? The chakras sort of tend to close, especially heart chakra tends to close, mind tends to close. The chakras tend to close or underfunction in state of fear. Whenever you're in state of fear, there is fight or flight response, basically. That's what psychology says, right? Fighting is the only option because the system can't think its way through. Flight mother running is is the second possible response because you can't think again and so you run away. Um, the problem with the fight or flight response is that the chakras have started to underfunction. They're suboptimally performing now in a situation of fear. And that usually affects a person in such a way that the mind or the emotions are not able to comprehend the situation properly or digest it, or there's not enough time sometimes to actually what should I do? What are my options and why am I so afraid? What is my past experience? You don't have time to study all this at that time when you're afraid. Some fears are real, by the way. Some fears, for example, if a child is going on the road and just like that, that's a real fear, of course, that there's a loss of life involved, right? But most fears are not actually real. Most fears are illusory. And the problem is that these fears trigger all sorts of hormones in the system, which, by the way, keep messing the whole system, the body up also. Many of the fears trigger hormones of stress. Sometimes and by the way, fears also have a way of attracting you to substances like weed, like sugars, like God knows what, right? Sugar is a very common modern day substitute for addictive substances when you're afraid or stressful. It's very common. Coffee, you could name it, right? Tea. So it's crucial that we understand fear. Now, what I'm going to ask all of you to do, no, don't go for affirmations. It's a bad idea. What I'm going to ask all of you to do is this, okay? I'm going to ask all of you to acknowledge one situation or one situation or a person that actually creates fear inside of you, or you can't, or you don't want to face that person because you tend to feel fearful. Now close your eyes for a couple of minutes. You will do this properly. I want all of you to figure out one person or one situation where you're afraid, where you feel fearful, or a specific situation with a specific person. Are you guys able to see? Now, what we will do is we will try the technique of blessings in a very specific way to be able to open the heart. Most important is to open the heart, and heart eventually will open the mind also. Okay? Raise your hands in the blessing position. Be aware of the heart and the crown. And towards that person or towards that situation, I'd like you to bless with tremendous amount of love. Pour down the love and say, Lord God, make me a very, very humble instrument of your beautiful energies, and then project love towards this person or this situation. So much love. As you project love, you're also basically projecting a certain portion of your true nature into the whole situation or the interaction with the person. When you say, the soul bless you with love, or the situation or the interaction with love, you're sending something in that which is not actually afraid. It's not about the person anymore, by the way. It's practically only about you. Project more and more love. Be aware of the heart, be aware of the crown. You're projecting love also to another particle of God. So, you being a beautiful particle of God is projecting love to another particle of God. It's so beautiful. And then tell them thank you for helping me learn how to open my heart in difficult situations. Say, I'm very grateful to you. Be aware of the crown of the heart chakra. Say gratitude, 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 and gratitude. I'm very thankful to you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now keep your hands down. I'd like you to focus in a couple of minutes to see, evaluate your options now. In the same situation, what are the other things that you can do? Why does the problem become such that you start to be afraid? Now, with a calm mind, evaluate. What else can you do? Substitute interactions. Many of you may be able to see the problem more clearly now. Many of you may be able to understand what is happening behind the scenes. And the mind is becoming more clear for the next plan of action. This is how you solve some of the problems of your life, by projecting love, which makes the heart and the mind very calm towards that situation or the person. And then you start to think. Now be aware of a brilliant point of light on top of your head. Be still. All right. Let's do a closing prayer to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother. Thank you for your great blessings. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. To our great spiritual teacher, to all the great spiritual teachers, to all the great gods and goddesses, to all the great, great ones, we incredibly humbly thank you for your great blessings. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Atma Namaste, everyone. Take care and We will see each other tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Yes. Take care. I hope session was good and very peaceful also. Have fun, have fun, have fun. See you. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you.